guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, joined with Big Dave himself, HD Fitness. Okay, today's video is going to be called the perfect shoulder workout. So I'm going to take you through, or we're going to take you through our routine of how to build big shoulders, and we'll give you 5 top exercises how you can create the perfect V taper. So as always, don't forget to drop this video a like, and don't forget to follow Big Dave on HD Fitness on Instagram, and also his new YouTube coming out very soon. Yep, loads of more content. So let's get straight into the video.
Biggest cue I have when doing the rear delt flies, you almost want to protract your shoulders. By protraction I mean cave your chest in. Make sure when your elbows are coming back, you don't go back too far, because then you go into mid-trap territory. So it's a small little movement, protraction, get your arms out, get that peak contraction right about there. Any further, and then you start to get a massive retraction in the back, and like I said, that's hitting mid-trap, upper trap territory, and you don't want that. So try and get your mind-muscle connection right on that little rear delt right here, and just squeeze the hell out of it.
Serenity now, was it too much?
Okay, so I like to start on rear delts or side delts first. A lot of people, they do a pressing movement first, that's all good, but most people that I know, they have predominantly bigger anterior delts, front delts. So it makes sense to start on your weaker movements, put all your emphasis into your rear delts, side delts, because that's what makes your shoulders wider and that three-dimensional look. So if you do have weak rear delts, then start on these first, then move on to your lateral raises, then do your pressing last.
I'm going
Hold. And 1. Just like Dave said, it's not a big movement, and the rear delt is a small muscle. So you want to concentrate, that should be the first muscle to move and contract, and you use your arm as a lever. Don't go too far back, also you start involving too much trapezius. So just that peak contraction from there, that's all good to go. So make sure you feel the tension all the way there, no relaxing. Rear delts.
I think the important thing about this one is try not to go too heavy too soon. You don't want to incorporate too much swinging. Make sure the shoulders are still in the movement. It's a little tiny muscle. So if you can lock yourself down, keep nice and tight, contract, slight pause at the top, there's no need for any big heavy weight, okay? Listen.
So that's a Brent's Warren.
Oh.
So Dave's been training with us for about a few weeks now, you Dave, and obviously burning himself out mentally, physically, and now he's sort of come away from his own gym and training with me. How's that affected your training, mental state?
Massively. I guess you kind of, what I'd recommend to everyone who's been in the works, been in this gym life for decades, get a good gym partner. Motivation's something that doesn't stay alight. You have to keep lighting that fire all the time. So be inspired, get a good gym partner that can push you through the works, and you can help both each other, okay? So 100% invest in a good gym partner, and you need people around you like-minded that's gonna
lift you up,
kick you in the arse and say, come on, let's do it.
Come on, sir. Come on. Heavyweight. Ready? Okay, another little tip or cue for this exercise is try and keep your elbow higher than your wrist. A lot of people, when they do this exercise, they're doing it like this, so their wrist is the highest point. This involves a lot of anterior front delt. So to activate more lateral head, give it a little twist, so your thumb is a lot lower than your little finger, and get your elbow a bit higher up, and that will force your rear delts and side delts to come into play. Like you're pouring a jug of milk. And also another little tip is to think about touching either side of the walls, so keeping the arms almost as straight as possible. A lot of people, they bend their arms too much. The distance between the weight and the shoulders minimised. As soon as you maximise the distance from your shoulder to the arm, you're increasing the leverage. Just make it harder, but you're putting more stress on the side delt.
moving. Keep it with mud. 7, 1, 8.
We're not gonna behave. Nothing can stand in our way. They'll try to hold us.
Supersets, drop sets, anything that's gonna cause more metabolites in the muscle. Very good for shoulders, just because the nature of shoulders, it's a small, tiny muscle. So the more blood volume you can send there, the more it will respond. So get some drop sets in your shoulder routine. Come on! Three more. Come on! Come on!
We finally found proof. Got that look in our eye and the feeling inside, and I know we're on the move now. Hey, we finally found proof.
This is your Viking press. Not a lot of gyms do this, but it actually replicates military press. So, same concept. Want to sit down nice and firm into your chair, chest up, lock yourself in. Elbows following the same path as the bar, driving upwards. This bar, it pivots at the back, so it's gonna do more of an arc style as opposed to a divergent style which comes backwards. So we're looking to push forward, come back down. Make sure when you're coming back down, you don't flare your elbows out to the side too much, because that can cause internal rotation within the shoulders, causing injury. So wrists, elbows, shoulders, all in line. Drive up and control down.
Finally found proof. I don't need no more proof. Yeah.
We're doing obviously press and last, and it's good to use a machine as opposed to using dumbbells or free weight, because shoulders are pretty fatigued now. Done a lot of drop sets, side delt. So when you want to pick a fixed path, so all you have to do is concentrate on pushing up. Don't have to worry about balancing dumbbells in the air, having one arm strong in the other. So a good idea is to use a machine after doing all the pre-exhaust.
9, 10.
Great exercise for big delts. Like I said, not many gyms have a Viking press. So if you do come down to Ultimate Fitness, make the most of it.
Hey, come on with us. Come on. That's one. That's one. Yeah.
I'ma make noise in this. Yeah, part of my introduction, I ain't a bussin'. Admitted all of you bucketheads and you ain't some thuggers. I'm quick to touch, so I'm sick of muzzles. I'm here for trouble, I pick up.
So we're going to do front raises, dumbbell on the 45-degree incline bench. And this is a movement to finish off, flushing the shoulders, putting as much blood in there. And the key with this, don't use too much weight. You don't be swinging the weights up, using momentum. You want to start off in a strict from the beginning, controlled, and make sure you pause for 1 second. None of this swinging like a clock. Keeping the tension on the shoulders.
Yeah, part of my introduction.
Okay, so the key is just use a little weight. These are already 5 kilos, but they feel heavy because you're not using any momentum. And make sure you keep your head up and get that 1 second pause at the top. Pretend you're Superman.
In a bussin', aiming at all of you bucketheads and you ain't some thuggers. I'm quick to touch, so I'm sick of muzzles. I'm here for trouble. I pick up the world and I drop it, bitch. Acknowledge my hustle.
Last little tip, go to my thumb, keep it thumbs up. That way you get better traction in your shoulders.
My brain out of control. I'ma blow on a beat like you powder your nose. Embody your bit of sense with a lot of destruction. But my mama.
My first time, harder than it looks. Just, I say it's more technique and keeping everything locked in opposed to, because you use the inertia normally, just to lung the weight up. Of this one, you really gotta.
Don't forget your shoulders are pretty tight now.
Yeah.
So don't need to use so much weight.
Exactly.
Love me anyway, so you can't tell me nothing, ain't I? So fucking disrespectful. Aiming with a 38 special, I may bless you. Moving with a cord.
Rises are blown.
Please don't try and test us. I direct my route just like a Tesla. Next up, push me to the clip, you might get edged up. Extra ammo for the daddles, know you effed up. I'ma get the whole thing, we applying pressure. Yeah, I'ma make noise in the street. Please, all that fake love you can keep. Please, you can't fuck with my energy. You can't fuck with my energy. Jeez, I'ma make noise in the street. Please, all that fake love you can keep. Please, you can't fuck with my energy. You can't fuck with my energy.
Okay guys, that is it. Make sure to follow and subscribe me. I'll be launching my YouTube quite soon as well. HD Fitness UK. Yeah, so we've got a lot of things up and coming on the new YouTube. We're going to be doing motivational videos. It's overall great content that you guys will be interested in watching. So don't forget to drop a like on this video.
Also drop a comment in the box below what videos you would like to see. If it's educational, food videos, motivational, tips, tricks, if we want to go to different gyms. And don't forget to follow HD Fitness on his Instagram and his YouTube. I'll be appearing on there also, can't wait. And yeah, give this video a like, subscribe, and hope you took away a few of the tips on how to build big shoulders. But for now, we'll see you soon.